Hello everybody, I'm back. Today is 17th of July. Yesterday is 17th of July 2026. It's been a huge gap that since I have last posted my video on YouTube or recorded myself in front of camera. It's been a quite long time, and I just came back here because I was feeling lonely and I wanted to talk to a camera. And as I always say, what is the better place or a better person to talk to other than the camera, because it is the only place where I be myself, where I can open up myself or speak whatever comes to my mind. That's such a therapeutic experience for me, or it gives me a sense of relief, satisfaction, and calmness. It builds calmness, peace inside me. And I have came to a conclusion that I keep on coming to the conclusions, few of the conclusions. But the thing is, I think I am one of the victim of ADHD. I cannot be using the word victim, which is a wrong thing, but I do think I have ADHD because a lack of focus, or the symptoms that I happens that the symptoms that seems to happen in my everyday are quite similar with all those of ADHD. And yes, so what's going on or what's happening right now is I understood the fact that time is very precious. Time is very much precious, and we have to understand, we have to give the respect to the time, because since last two and the good news, yes, the good news here is I got my passport finally, after all the jahat, or what we say, all the troubles that has happened, all the milestones, that all the circumstances that came up. But again, yes, I confirmly have my passport. I do have a physical copy of it, and I'm very happy that I finally got my passport. um, Indian passport. That's what, yes, it is. So now I can travel internationally. I can plan. I do have a physical thing which I can work on or prepare myself on, and that's a good news. Having a passport is a good news for me. I don't know whether it's a good news for the world or not, but definitely it's for me. And I hope, I wish that there should be hundred of stamps on that passport. There should be hundred of visas applying through that passport, and hundred of countries to be visited with that passport, because that gives me, that's the purpose of it. And I love the way it has turned out to be. I traveled like in numerous times this entire 10 days in the 10-day span. I was first in Gangavati for my police verification, and then I went to Ballari for my dentist appointment, and then I went again to Gangavati for my document verification, or physically getting the passport, or receiving the passport from the officer, from post officer. So what has happened is, that made me quite value the time, because I literally don't have a lot of time in my head every day, because I had a schedule of sleeping by 1:30. But the thing is, for studying and everything, we I would need a mind that is completely fresh. And once I come out of office, it's totally exhausted. I think it's exhausted because of the game that I play. Other than that, I don't feel exhausted any point in time. But the thing is, yes, exhausting is quite difficult. Exhausted feeling is quite difficult, because that will not let me focus on the studies that I'm doing. I'm talking about videos, video making, or anything that is coming up, right? What I have decided is the first and the foremost thing for me is to get the thing that I want, and the thing that I want to get is the job that I always dreamt of since last year. So it has already become 2026, and I'm 26-year old now, and this is the month of July, which means I officially have completed my 1 year in the current company that I'm working in. I cannot reveal the name because that's confidential, and I should not be revealing it because that again, we are doing this for the future, and in future we don't want the reference to be given, but we cannot take the names, or that's how it works. And talking about why I do talk in front of camera, because that's where I'm totally present. This makes me conscious, or this makes me utterly open, utterly happy, and everything that comes to my mind is what being spoken, and my brain gets um, a place to drain out all the words that it had keep on storing. And what has happened is yesterday when I woke up all of a sudden after completing my 4 hours of sleep, which was not scheduled for 4 hours sleep. It was actually scheduled for a 6 hours sleep. But I woke up all of a sudden at the 4 hour after completing my 4 hours of sleep, and I came up with all these thoughts which are such a negative thoughts, which are thoughts about people that don't matter. It's not about they don't matter or this guy don't matter. It's the matter of fact is nobody matters, because only thing matters, or only matter is Kukeshi Subramanya Swami, and then it's me, and few of the celebrities whose words matter to me, whose opinion matter to me, and whose intelligence matter to me. So other than that, there is nobody who can matter in this physical world that we are living in. So, but the thing is, my mind was getting occupied with all those thoughts, and today what has happened is today morning, early morning in the 4 o'clock, some incident has happened, but that did not disturb me as it would have disturbed any other person, because I genuinely don't think about it. I don't want to think about it. But the thing is, when I said I don't want to think about it, is the point in time where my mind started to think about it. You get it what I'm saying? When I said I don't want to think about it, I was not compulsing it to not think about it. I was just, it got forgotten. I particularly requested it. I particularly requested my mind not to create the same thought, or not to bring up the thoughts again while you are sleeping, because that's what happened yesterday. So I didn't wanted that to continue today and break my 6 hours of sleep. So today I have happily slept for 6.5 hours, which gives me such a good relief. But the thing is, it's almost like I am sleeping a lot, and once I wake up, I'm wasting a time. I see that the time is quickly running, and I know that it doesn't run as quickly as we think, but it's stagnant all the time. But the thing is, when you waste it definitely runs away. And yes, I have a few things to do. I did not eat my proteins today. I did not consume the proteins today. I will have it while I'll have my dinner, which is a wrong thing, but I'm doing it. It's already 6:35, so I can't be doing anything now. I should have done it by 4:30, and then finished it by 5 o'clock, so that I would have gotten 1.5 hour of time to just digest it, and then give a little space for the dinner, and have a dinner at the accurate time. That would have made a good difference, but that did not happen. And my mind, as usually, it's making me think about hundred of things but not too steady. I know that that is the place where I have to work on myself, or I have to focus and sit and compulse it to do so. I know, and I will do it definitely, for sure. I will and I want to do it definitely. mm, See, because what has happened is, see, because of speaking so much and to the camera, in front of camera, my mind is so much relaxed now. I don't know what this therapy means, or what this is, what symptoms, or what kind of feeling it is, but right now I'm so much in sleep. It's like a heavy load has been lifted from my head and put it down on other way, which I don't care where it is. But the thing is, my mind is now fully relaxed. It's composed, it's calm, and it can sleep now happily for 9 hours. That's how it is, and this is what I wanted to do a video of. And yes, um, I will work on myself. I will have to work on myself. I will have to definitely dedicate myself a lot of time, and not indulge myself in all the negative activities that I do. Not to think about people, which is waste of time. Not to encourage or um, associate your thoughts with anybody's thoughts, because that's a waste of time again. And give a lot of space to yourself. Talk to the camera, because that drains out all the fogginess that has accumulated in your brain. And what I wanted to tell is, I wanted to make sure that most importantly, steady for a lot of time, a lot and lots and lots of time, because that's what the priority is, and there's no matter nothing more important than that. And yes, the thought that came in back is, I don't want any of the unnecessary thought or waste thought, which is just the thought flowing. It flows, and I want it to be flown away, and I don't want it to be brain fogged me or consumed in my brain, because I don't want that. I want my brain to be utilized in a proper way, in a best way possible. And that is what I wanted to do. And right now, because I'm completely calm, I'm in my peace now. I don't care anything has happened, or anything would have happened. But the thing is, I'm totally calm, and I can be calm for 2 3 days now. So I thank camera for being there. The spotlight, the light coming up to my face makes me feel good. It makes me feel living. It makes me feel happy. So thank you, camera, and thank you for the flashlight, and thank you for the internet, because yes, this relieves me, because I think this is what I am born for. This, I think, no, I know that this is what I'm born for. I am born to be in front of camera, because this is where, the exact place where I'm completely present. There is no second thought coming running in my mind. There is nothing running in my mind, just the words that I'm speaking. I am present. This is what I want. Complete surrender to the camera. And I love that. I love the way that I completely surrender myself to the camera. I speak very articulatingly, very perfectly, very neatly, very cleanly. And I understood the fact that I belong to the upper class society and not the lower class society. I'm not bifurcating them, because of the financial reasons. I came to know that they are at the position because of the behaviors that they do. And if I indulge myself in doing those behaviors, I'll be one of the member of that community, which I don't want to be. Which I don't want to be, or not, I don't associate with themselves, because with them, because they come from a different background. They have such a large disparity, or a difference in looking at the life. But my life is totally different. I belong to the upper class society, and I I do think like we are here for a purpose and we have to fulfill the purpose rather than just beating around the bushes and then having anger, jealousy or any other kind of negative or lower level of feelings towards any human being, because at the end of the day all are humans and then we have to be kind for a human. That's what my mindset is. So yes, I to get this mindset in the right place, I have to definitely work hard, work tremendous hours of tremendous hours to cope up myself and be at the top of the position. And I definitely know that I'm going to be in the top of the position. And yes, this is all about it. And this is all about 26th of July. Whenever I feel like my brain is fogging, I'm definitely coming back to the camera and facing camera and talking to the camera, because that's what makes me feel good. And I want to feel good, I want to feel relaxed, I want to feel happy about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your time, patience, and energy. And future Ritik, today you're very tired because you're this month July you did a night shift. Um, I want Kuke Subramania Swami to put me in a company where it's common to take holidays on festivals. It's common to not do night shift, because I don't want to do night shift, because that's very bad for my health when we look at it in a longer perspective of time. But this is the period of struggle, and I have to hustle and get out of it to be where I always belonged to. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you do like the raw content that I post on the internet. And bye bye, see you next time. Until we meet, love.